Hello, this is Jay McInnes from crosstowncondos.com. I just wanted to do a quick update for buyers. There's a lot of first-time buyers in the market right now as interest rates are very cheap. I've been in touch with a number of them recently and setting up appointments, bringing them in, having a chat, and just finding out why they want to buy right now and how they're anticipating paying off their monthly fees of ownership of real estate, as it's, as you know, a lot different than renting. And the main thing I want to get across here is, of course, the majority of people's goals is to get their own place, so they're not paying someone else's mortgage, they're paying for their own, and there's a sense of ownership, of course, as opposed to renting, and you're paying towards something, towards paying off that property and having that asset under your belt and moving on to the next. But a lot of people get sidetracked with this, and a lot of people are trying to just save up as quickly as possible, which is great. I always say the bigger the down payment, the better. It's going to help you out in the long run. But a lot of people that come in just with the minimum down payments, they're really stretching themselves to get into a place. And we got to keep in mind here that yes, it's a good goal to get to the purchasing level and to be able to afford and purchase your own home or investment property, of course, but not to stretch yourself so thin that you completely live to pay your mortgage. A lot of people coming in, they've got their minimum 5% down, they're very, very stretched, and they're looking at buying a property, wanting it in downtown Vancouver for the convenience, of course. And they're wanting to spend, low to mid to three-quarter range in the 200,000, so from anywhere from 200,000 to say 275,000. This is possible, but it's very, very difficult in downtown Vancouver. You've got some options in the West End, you've got some outside of Vancouver on the east side as well, and maybe a studio here or there. But usually if you're looking in this range, you just want to get in, hands down, get into the market. And this isn't always the best option in my opinion, because again, once you're under this, you put this sort of stress on yourself, you're now looking at buildings that, for example, I wouldn't feel comfortable selling you into, just for the price points. Buildings that may be a bit older, may have assessments coming up soon, as their building practices when they were built weren't as good as they are now, and you're really pushing yourself to get into just any product, just to get into the market, and this isn't a positive thing. I know it's positive to get into the market, but it's very, very important that you get into the market when you can afford to get into the market. The bigger down payment, the better. If you just have 5%, that's fine, but you should just have 5%, in my opinion, of something in the mid threes to 400,000 as a base starting point in downtown Vancouver, because what I'm going to do is look for a product for you. My selection range starts from year 2000 and younger, to get those new products that are refined. You've got warranties in place on the younger of those products, of course. You've got rain screen technology that's now been introduced from 2000s and younger, so it's a lot safer process to be looking at products in those price ranges or age ranges. Now, ages before that, there's of course very good buildings as well, and we select through those as a second tier, or depending what specific product types you're looking for, be it condos, lofts, townhouses, so on and so forth. But the main thing is to keep in mind why you're buying, and always be sure you're buying and you've still got some flexibility for a lifestyle outside of just paying your mortgage and getting into the first property you see that's in the price range you want, that very well may have issues coming down the line that you're not going to be able to afford to pay for anyway, in the way of assessments and so forth. If you do have any questions on buying your first condo in downtown Vancouver and affordability and what's out there, and you're curious what you can buy for that $300,000 mark, $400,000 mark, of course, give me a call, 604-771-4606, or email me direct, jay@jaymckinnes.com. And of course, there's more information on this in both crosstowncondos.com or jaymckinnes.com. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope to get a call soon and we can discuss a product for you. Bye-bye.